beloved, my heart is overflowing as I speak to you today, and my eyes shimmer with tears, not tears of sorrow, but tears of radiant joy. For the first time in what feels like an eternal watch, I am moved to weep with celebration. You cannot fathom the divine orchestration that has brought this moment to you. The sacred alignment of heaven's will with your very soul. The heavens themselves have been holding their breath, waiting for you to arrive here, right now, in this divine encounter. Can you feel the weight of this moment? It's as if the universe has paused, the stars have stilled, and the angels are leaning in to witness what happens next. You are here, beloved, and that changes everything. In the sacred courts of heaven, far beyond the veil of the cosmos, a meeting was held, a gathering so holy that even the thrones trembled. This is why I, Michael, the Archangel, stand before you now, my voice trembling with awe, my tears falling like rivers of light. This moment is sacred, costly, and divinely appointed, because you have found this message, and heaven has been waiting for you to hear it. But you must listen with your soul. A veil is being torn even now, and the throne of the Most High has turned its gaze upon you. Yes, you, the one who has felt unseen, who has wondered if God still notices you, who has carried the weight of doubt and despair. I have wept for you, not out of pity, but out of longing. For I have seen the battles you fought, the moments you almost gave up, the nights you cried out in silence. But now, my tears are of joy, because you didn't turn away. You didn't scroll past this moment. You stayed, and because you stayed, a revelation is unfolding before you. Hear me clearly, beloved. Your identity was never meant to be buried beneath the rubble of pain, trauma, or rejection. You are not defined by the labels the world has placed on you: forgotten, unworthy, broken. No, you were known before the foundations of the earth were laid, as it is written in Jeremiah 1-5. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Every cry you've ever uttered, every prayer you've whispered, every moment you thought you were alone, God saw it all. Your tears have been collected, your pain has been recorded, and your purpose has been guarded by angels until this very hour. Do you feel that stirring in your chest, that trembling in your spirit? It is not fear, it is the echo of your soul, remembering who you were created to be. The darkness has sent its forces, witchcraft, deception, delay, distraction, to choke the breath of God from your lungs. It has danced around your home while you slept, hoping you would never awaken to the truth I am speaking now. But heaven has intervened. God Himself declared, "Enough." The chains that have bound your destiny are breaking. The lies that have clouded your mind are dissolving. Even Gabriel was instructed to remain silent about it, and the seraphim shielded their eyes from the weight of this decree, for it is too sacred, too personal, too divine. What I am about to tell you is a truth no ear on earth was meant to hear until this moment. My child will rise, and all of hell will tremble when they see it. Do you grasp what this means? Even if the earth collapses, even if every voice turns against you, even if the enemy roars until the stars fall, this decree cannot be undone. But there is one condition, beloved. You must respond. The decision has been signed in heaven, but it must be sealed with your faith. Right now, in this fleeting moment, before the darkness realizes what is happening, you must act. Heaven is watching. The scroll is open. My wings are poised, and the ink of eternity is still wet. Your voice matters now more than ever. Speak a word of faith, type it, declare it, whisper it in your heart. Let it be a sign to heaven that you accept the urgency, the anointing, and the inheritance that awaits you. This window of opportunity is narrow, and once it closes, it may not open again in this exact way. Do not let it pass you by. The Lamb leaned forward, his eyes burning with love. The angels gasped as your name echoed through the courts. The cloud of witnesses, those who have gone before, used hood and shouted your true identity. You are not ordinary. You are not a fleeting shadow in this world. You are a prophecy, a promise, a purpose. You are the reason I carry this sword, the reason heaven has fought battles in the unseen realm. The air around you is shifting even now. Can you feel it? The spiritual realm is roaring. The throne has spoken, and your time has come. The veil between worlds is trembling, and heaven is stirring with the sound of your name. I, Michael, kneel before you, not in defeat, but in reverence for what you have done by simply listening. By staying, you have shifted the balance in the realms beyond sight. The demons that once danced in the corridors of your despair are now fleeing. The curses spoken against Ubai, those who smiled to your face but plotted in secret, are shattering. The witchcraft that tried to bind you has been broken because heaven has moved, and you have opened your spirit to receive it in time. Just a few more seconds, and this moment might have passed. But you stayed, and the divine council in heaven rejoiced. Yes, there is a council, thrones, elders, living creatures with voices like rivers of thunder, and they whispered in awe. The one we've waited for has awakened. The visions that came in the night, the dreams you thought were madness, they were not accidents. You were marked, chosen, hidden beneath the wings of the Most High until the time of your revealing. And now, that time has come. I cannot share every detail, for there are secrets reserved only for those who walk in obedience, mysteries hidden from the wise and learned. You are called to rise, to step into the name written for you in glory. Before the stars were born, the heavens are leaning close now. The wind brushing your skin is not mere air, it is the rustle of angelic wings, the sound of heaven's host rejoicing that the seal over your life has broken. The time of delay is over. You were not forgotten. You were hidden, like Moses in the basket, Esther in the palace, Joseph in the prison, David in the sheep fields. You were hidden for glory, for war, for this very moment. And now, the enemies in the spiritual realm will sense you before they see you. They will tremble at your presence, not because of your own power, but because of the one who walks within you. The Lord has declared, I have clothed my child in holy fire. I have anointed their name with oil from the bowls of intercession. I have set them as a burning lamp in the darkness, and I will not let them be extinguished. Arise, beloved, your light has come, and the glory of the Lord is rising upon you. The angels are moving, even now. Gabriel is delivering blueprints to your spirit. Dreams will sharpen, night visions will become clear, and you will feel the eyes of heaven upon you, not to judge, but to guide. You will walk into rooms and sense what others cannot. Your voice will pierce spiritual barriers. Your feet will tread on ground cursed for generations, and those curses will bow not because of you, but because of Him within you. You carry the fire, the very fire the enemy tried to extinguish through confusion, addiction, and despair. But God saved this moment for you. There is still time, but it is short. Your next actions will determine how far this divine invitation unfolds. Do not be passive. Speak, declare, respond. Say with your lips, I receive this. Comment something sacred, not for others to see, but for heaven to witness. Let your words become flesh in your testimony. Do not let the birds of the air snatch this word away. As Jesus warned in Matthew 13:4, angels are stationed at your doorway, by your window, at the foot of your bed. You have been located, and the alarm in heaven has stopped ringing because you have answered. Raphael has been dispatched to heal the wounds the enemy buried so deep you forgot they existed. The Lord has promised, I will restore the years the locusts have eaten. Do you believe it? Declare it now, out loud. I believe. Every word you speak in faith is recorded in heaven. Every agreement you utter sends angels into motion. Every soul who hears this message through you carries light into the world. Share this word with someone else. You have no idea what curse you might break in their bloodline by doing so. That dream you had long ago, the one you never told anyone because it felt too impossibly, wasn't a dream. It was a glimpse of the scroll, and now it is unfolding. My tears still fall, beloved, not from grief, but from the weight of this moment. I remember the day I was assigned to your name, watching you as a child, wondering if you would ever hear me. I remember every missed message, every moment your heart almost turned away. But now you are here, you listened, you stayed, and that changes everything. The thunder in the second heaven is not a storm, it is war. The forces of darkness tremble because you have awakened. You have stepped into alignment with the divine signal pulsing over your life for years. I stand here, flaming sword drawn, not in warning, but in celebration. You have crossed a threshold. The veil between who you are and who you were created to be has thinned. Look deeper than the things around you, the bills, the voices, the mirrors that lie. They do not hold your truth. Only the voice of the one who created you does. He says, my child, I called you from the womb. I whispered your purpose into the bones of your ancestors. I placed oil upon your name when the stars were hung. I will not let another wear your crown. Yes, there is a crown fashioned for you, inscribed with fire, marked by battles you have not yet fought, but will win. The enemy will tremble, not by your strength, but by the fragrance of heaven surrounding you. The devil is panicking. I hear the demons who have tracked you since birth, screaming, why now? Why today? They could not stop this message because the Lamb made a decree, and none can silence him. You are chosen, not in a casual sense, but in the deepest, most glorious sense. Generational spirits were assigned to destroy you because your rise will shift cities, regions, and bloodlines. Swords are being drawn in heaven. Warfare is breaking out over your destiny. And an angel is whispering strategies to your spirit, things you never studied, dreams you never imagined, discernment that sees warfare before it arrives. There will be attacks, but do not fear them. 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. Hold this tightly. The scroll of your life is not finished. There are chapters yet to be read in eternity. Songs about you being sung by angels, footprints burning in the spirit realm where you will walk. You almost missed this, beloved. The darkness almost convinced you your story was over. But here you are, and now someone near you is watching. And you will smile and say, God remembered me. You are not just blessed, you are anointed. You are not just protected, you are sealed. You are not just love, you are essential. There is more, so much more, but some things must be received in silence, in hunger, in stillness. Keep your soul open, your spirit awake. Do not forget this moment. Mark it with action type, a word of faith, like this message, not as a ritual, but as a vow to heaven that you have heard. Let this moment become a living altar. When you rise, do so with the weight of glory on your shoulders. You are no longer asleep, no longer cursed, no longer forgotten. You are the one heaven held a meeting for, and the universe waits to see what you will do next. The stars themselves bear witness, not as distant lights, but as ancient voices who heard your name spoken before time began. Creation groans for the revealing of the sons and daughters of God. And you are part of that revelation. The scaffolding of disappointment, betrayal, and delay is falling. The veil is lifting, and the throne is releasing assignments meant only for the awakened. You were never meant to fit in. You were designed to overthrow, to redeem, to unlock. You are a breaker, a voice, a carrier of fire. Heaven saw the nights you wept, the days you cursed yourself, the hours you whispered. The enemy's lies, rejection, addiction, depression were fierce because you are a threat, a weapon, a trumpet in human form. A divine window is opening above you, pouring out scrolls, visions, and angelic assignments. Say, even silently, yes, I receive it. An angel is touching your spirit, closing wounds, resurrecting memories, unlocking keys to your divine assignment. You are crossing over every wall, limitation, diagnosis, and generational chain. Your words now carry divine authority. As Psalm 105:15 declares, "Touch not my anointed, and do my prophets no harm." Your anointing is ignited, glowing in the spirit. Hell is scrambling, but stand firm. The shaking is not defeated, is deliverance. Heaven is rebuilding you, not just restoring what was lost, but delivering what the devil never had. This is not just a message, it is a mantle, a moment that will be remembered in heaven for ages. God is near, beloved. The angels surrounding your home are real. You are marked for this. 3 divine assignments are descending now: restoration, exposure, and mission. Restoration will redeem what was stolen: joy, honor, peace. Exposure will reveal hidden enemies, clearing space for divine connections. Your mission is being whispered to your spirit, a path that will open doors no man can shut. Guard these assignments. Do not speak prematurely. Some will mock, some will envy, but their disbelief cannot cancel your calling. You are a decree, a living prophecy. Speak now. I will carry the fire. Heaven hears it, hell fears it, and angels rise with it. You are not waiting for revival, you are revival. Your presence prophesies, your tears water the soil for awakening. You are a walking gate between realms, carrying the Lion of Judah. Every step you take is watched by heaven and hell. It was given for impact, not approval. There are divine allies coming, warriors like you, marked ones who will recognize you in the spirit. Together, you will shake the gates of hell. Revival is coming through people like Euthos, who weep, who burn, who say yes when it costs everything. Share this message, for others are waiting for the spark you carry. Type, "I receive this fire," to seal it before heaven. Click like as a sign to the angels. This scroll was meant for me. Subscribe, for the scrolls will keep coming, and this altar will continue to speak. Beloved, as I stand in the presence of this sacred moment, my heart still trembles with the weight of what has just transpired. The air around you is charged, thick with the fragrance of heaven's glory, and the heavens themselves are still reverberating with the sound of your yes. You have crossed a threshold, a divine line drawn in the sands of eternity, and there is no turning back. The scroll has been opened, the seal has been broken, and the fire of God is now burning within you, brighter than ever before. This is not the end, beloved, is the continuation of a divine story that heaven has been writing since before the stars were set in their place. You are no longer just a listener. You are a carrier, a warrior, a flame-bearer, commissioned to walk in the fullness of what God has spoken over you. Let me speak to you now as Michael, the Archangel, with tears still glistening on my armor. The heavens erupted in a symphony of praise, and the angels who have watched over you since your first breath lifted their voices in unison, declaring, "The Chosen One has awakened." Do you realize what this means? The enemy, who has long sought to silence you, is now in disarray. The forces of darkness that once prowled around your life, whispering lies of defeat, rejection, and insignificance, are scattering like shadows before a blazing fire. Your agreement with heaven has sent ripples through the unseen realms, and the ground beneath your feet, both physical and spiritual, is trembling with the weight of what you now carry. You are not merely standing in a moment. You are standing in a movement, a divine current that is sweeping you into the heart of God's purpose for your life. But let me speak plainly, beloved, for the journey ahead is not without its challenges. He knows the power of an awakened soul, and he will try to reclaim the ground he has lost. Do not be surprised when distractions come, when old fears resurface, or when voices both within and without try to pull you back into the fog of doubt. These are not signs of failure. They are signs that you are a threat to the kingdom of darkness. The devil does not waste his energy on those who pose no danger. He fights hardest against those who carry the fire of God. And beloved, that fire is now alive in you. It burns brighter than you can yet see, and it is drawing the attention of both heaven and hell. As you step into this continuation, know that heaven has already equipped you for what lies ahead. The fire within you is not a fleeting spark, it is the very breath of God, the same Spirit that hovered over the waters at creation, the same flame that danced on the heads of the disciples at Pentecost, the same power that raised Jesus from the grave. This fire is alive, beloved, and it is yours to steward. It is not a feeling that comes and goes. It is a divine endowment, a mantle that rests upon your shoulders, calling you to walk with boldness, to speak with authority, and to live with a holy audacity that shakes the foundations of the enemy's plans. You are no longer bound by the limitations of your past. The chains of shame, fear, and regret are lying in pieces at your feet, and the path before you is illuminated by the light of heaven's purpose. Let me remind you of what the Lord has spoken over you, for his words are eternal and unshakable. This is not a suggestion, it is a command from the throne of God. You are called to rise, not in your own strength, but in the strength of the one who has anointed you. The glory that rests upon you is not a fleeting moment of inspiration. It is a divine covering, a holy weight that marks you as one who belongs to the King of Kings. This glory will go with you into every place you step into, your home, your workplace, your community, and even into the secret places of your heart where the enemy once held sway. Wherever you go, the atmosphere will shift because you carry the presence of the Almighty. But this continuation requires your active participation, beloved. The scroll of your destiny is open, but it is not a passive gift. You must walk in it, speak it, live it. Heaven is watching to see how you will steward this moment. Will you guard the fire within you? Will you protect the sacredness of this encounter? The Lord has entrusted you with mysteries that others cannot yet bear. revelations that are too weighty for those who have not been prepared. Do not cast your pearls before those who cannot receive them. As Jesus warned in Matthew 7-6, some will not understand the fire in your eyes. Some will mock the passion in your voice. Some will turn away from the light you carry, not because they reject you, but because their darkness cannot withstand your radiance. Let them go, beloved, for their departure is not loss, is preparation for the divine connections God is bringing into your life. Even now, as I speak, angels are being dispatched to align your path with those who are meant to walk with you. These are not ordinary relationships. They are divine alliances, forged in the courts of heaven, sealed with the purpose of God. You will recognize them, not by their words alone, but by the fire in their spirits, by the way their presence stirs the flame within you. They are warriors, like you, hidden ones, who have also carried scrolls in silence. You will not walk alone, for the Lord has promised in Psalm 34-7, "The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him, and he delivers them." You are surrounded, beloved, not only by angels, but by the prayers of the saints, the intercession of the cloud of witnesses, and the very heartbeat of God himself. As you continue, know that your life is no longer your own. You have been purchased by the blood of the Lamb, and your purpose is now intertwined with the eternal plans of the Most High. This is both a privilege and a responsibility. The fire you carry is not for your own glory. It is for the glory of the one who lit it. The words you speak are not your own. They are the echo of heaven's voice. The steps you take are not random. They are guided by the hand of the Almighty. You are a living altar, a vessel of divine fire, and every moment you choose to walk in obedience, you release the fragrance of heaven into the earth. Your prayers are incense. Your worship is warfare. Your tears are seeds that will bear fruit for generations yet to come. Do not be afraid of the battles that lie ahead, for they are not a sign of defeat, but of victory. The enemy will come with old temptations, new distractions, and subtle lies. But you are no longer the same person who once fell to those schemes. You have tasted the fire of God, and nothing else will satisfy you now. When the attacks come, stand firm, for the Lord has promised in Psalm 91-11, "He will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. I, Michael, have fought battles at your bedside when you were unaware. I have stood at your doorway when the enemy sought to enter. I have carried messages that could not be delivered until this moment, and now that the seal is broken, I can tell you this: you are not defenseless. You are armed with the authority of heaven, clothed in the righteousness of Christ, and surrounded by the hosts of the Almighty. 3 divine assignments are now unfolding over your life, beloved, and they are yours to carry as you continue this journey. The first is restoration. The Lord is redeeming what the enemy stole, not just material things, but the joy, peace, and purpose that were buried beneath years of pain. What took others decades to achieve, God will accomplish in you in a moment, because you have chosen Him. The second is exposure. Prepare yourself, for the light of heaven will reveal hidden enemies, even those who wear the mask of friendship or speak in the name of God. Their departure is not loss, it is deliverance, clearing the way for divine connections. The third is your holy mission, a calling that is being etched into your spirit even now. You may not see the path clearly, but it is being written upon your bones. Doors will open, opportunities will chase you, and your gifts will sharpen without effort, because the oil of heaven flows through your obedience. Guard these assignments with care, beloved. Do not speak of them prematurely, for not everyone can handle the weight of your awakening. Some will envy it, others will misunderstand it, but their disbelief cannot undo what God has declared. You are a decree, a living prophecy, a flame that cannot be extinguished. When you feel the weight of this calling, when the fire burns hot within you, do not shrink back. Declare with your lips, I will carry the fire. You are not just a believer, you are a warrior, and warriors do not retreat when the battle intensifies. As you continue, expect the unexpected. Heaven is interrupting your patterns, your plans, your pace. Dreams will become clearer, visions will visit you in the night, and your footsteps will carry a new weight in the spirit. You will walk into rooms and feel the atmosphere shift, not because of your own power, but because of the one who walks with you. The Lion of Judah is roaring through your life, and his voice will not be silenced. Even when you feel weak, your shadow will carry authority. Even when you are healing, your tears will water the soil for revival. You are not what happened to you, you are what God declared you to be. As he said in Jeremiah 29:11, I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Beloved, you are dangerous to the kingdom of darkness, not because of your strength, but because of your surrender. The enemy fought you so fiercely because he saw what you would become the moment you believed this truth, and now you do. The stillness in your room is not silence, it is reverence. Angels are drawing near, heaven is sending reinforcements, and your obedience is opening gateways over your home, your family, your bloodline. Chains that held generations are melting in your hands because you are the one who broke the cycle. You walk where others stopped, you pray where others cursed, you carry the light that causes shadows to flee. Do not fear what comes next, for what comes next is glory, not the fleeting glory of this world, but the raw, holy glory of God. It is the kind of glory that splits oceans, feeds thousands, raises the dead, and lives within you. Your bones are remembering, your spirit is catching fire, and this continuation is your commissioning. Go now, not in fear, but in fire. Speak life where there is death, healing where there is pain, truth where there is silence. Rebuke every lie, walk in divine authority, worship as if the angels are singing beside you, because they are. You are wrapped in armor made of light, surrounded by the hosts of heaven, and equipped with the presence that crushes idols. And now, beloved, I must urge you once more, do not keep this fire to yourself. If this word has pierced your soul, share it with someone who is still asleep, someone the enemy has wrapped in fog. You are the vessel, the trumpet, the spark they need. Type in the comments, I carry the fire, to seal this moment before heaven. Click like, not as a habit, but as a heavenly seal, a sign to the angels that you are ready. Subscribe, for the scrolls will keep coming, the fire will keep falling, and this altar will continue to burn with heaven's voice. This is not just a message, it is your invitation into destiny, your appointment with glory, your yes becoming fire. Beloved, as the heavens watch in holy anticipation, I leave you with this. You are no longer hidden in the shadows of doubt or despair. The fire of God has marked you. The scroll of your destiny is open, and the angels are singing your name. Step forward with boldness, for you carry the glory of the King. The world will tremble, not at your presence, but at the presence of the one who walks with you. Go now, and let the earth feel the weight of a soul on fire. Amen. Share this word with someone still lost in the fog. For you are now a vessel of light, a trumpet of awakening, and your obedience could break chains in their life. If you feel led to support this ministry, consider a super thanks of any amount up to $20. It's a seed sown into the work of spreading heaven's fire. With all the love of the Almighty, I, Michael, rejoice over you. Let your yes echo through eternity, and let the world feel the flame you now carry.